Hey, what up though?
Detroit is out cold.
Take 313. We here now.
What up, though?
What up, though?
What's
What's up with
happening,
you, man?
nephew?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Just got done watching Allstar. Chilling though, man. What's up with you?
Same, man. Watching All-Star, man, and enjoyed it. It was a little different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it was still All-Star
yeah, yeah.
regardless,
We'll,
you know. So I was appreciative.
we'll definitely get into Allstar a little later. Before we do, real quick, lean into the camera. What's that T you got on?
Oh man, you already know, man. Ready, set, TV. That's the T. Ready, set, TV.
Yeah, I'm off the what
Oh,
up though
okay. What
today.
up, though?
I'm off the what up though today.
I
Yeah,
see the merch popping, man, and it's only coming, you know, even more
most def,
expanding.
most def.
The merch has
Yeah.
dropped.
Definitely. Shout out to the Reset TV team. Shout out to What Up Though Sports team. Shout out to Pops OG. Shout out to you, man. Shout out for the merch, man. Gear getting us right. We ready to get the people right. Couple of things. We got a special guest coming to the show a little later.
Special guest is
Got
on
a special
its way.
guest coming. Yeah, we got another player spotlight coming up later in the show, so that'll be fun as well. But aside from the intro stuff, All-Star. Let's start with skills challenge. That was first. That was earliest. I think
Okay.
that. What did you think? I seen Sabonis got the dub.
Well, the big man represented. You know, Shaq was hype
Right.
on the big man the whole challenge, and rightfully so. The big man represented, man. They actually beat out all the guards, and you finish that out with hitting the three from the outside, and they still beat out all the guards. So, hey, man, you know that was definitely pretty good challenge. To see the big man represent was pretty cool, man. It was unique.
I thought it was dope. I did not have a big winning. I thought probably Chris Paul or Luka would take the dub. I didn't expect it to come down to Sabonis and Vucevic in the finals. So that was dope. That was cool. That was different. You know what I mean? I didn't see that coming, but I thought that was fun. Cool event. Shout out to Sabonis. He looked pretty crisp out there. We all knew he was pretty skilled. So he definitely put those skills on display today. So I thought it was cool. Yeah, I thought it was cool. So after that was 3-point, right?
Yeah, definitely.
After skills. I know last episode you talked about Steph obviously as a favorite for you. You know what I mean? As far as
What'd you say,
All-Star.
nephew? I couldn't hear you, man.
You always want me to say it twice, man, when you get something right. Everybody,
I'm just
the whole
saying,
world
bro.
knew,
I mean,
the whole world knew Steph was about to win the 3-point shootout.
no doubt.
The whole world saw that one coming. But
And,
shout
hey,
out to
he
Mike
almost
Conley though.
he almost lost it though.
Yeah, shout out to
Conley,
Mike
I've
Conley.
never seen Conley shoot that well before, nephew. Never seen him shoot that well before.
The thing is, he got a real he has a very low maintenance jump shot.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Lefty with a clean stroke, and it's very, very no wasted movement.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not a lot of effort to his shot. It's sort of a push, like off the shoulder a little bit, but it's clean.
Not
you know
really
what I mean?
jumping high, so he's low, coming right
Exactly.
back down, grabbing the next ball off the rack.
Exactly. So that was beneficial. But yeah, shout out to Mike Conley. He was lighting that thing up today. Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Conley.
Totally.
Who was the most disappointing? Did you was it anybody that you thought would do a little better than they did?
Not really, man. I mean, you know, I never thought about who was second or third place, really.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
My negative aspect on it is I hate that Dame wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved to see Dame shoot against Steph. You know what I'm saying?
The world would have loved to see it.
Certain shooters I would have wanted to see in the game, but you know, I appreciate all those guys for being a part of it. You know, It was cool to see who was gonna come in second and third.
My man Zach LaVine let me down, man. Zach LaVine let me down. I expected him to put up a little bit more comp. I thought he would get a little hot. He seemed to be like jumping a little bit more. It seemed like his shot took a little more effort. Him and Jaylen Brown kind of look like that. I expected that out of Jaylen Brown. He just naturally kind of has that type of jumper. But yeah, three-point was cool. It was what we expected. I guess do you want to go in the All-Star or you want to go in the dunk contest?
We can go to dunk contest first, man. Just because, man, I was totally surprised by the hops on Simmons, bro.
He got bounced.
Man, I did not know he had hops like that. And now that I know, I'm disappointed in him some, man. You shoot too many jump shots. You shoot too many jump shots, bro. You 21. Man, go to the rack, man. Get some free throws going. Get fouled. Then that gets you a better stroke so you can shoot your jump shot. Because you see him go in a couple times, man. Go to the basket. He shoot too many jump shots now that I see. Because it ain't like he got mad, Jay. I mean, he's high. But he shoot too many jump shots, man. With hops like that, you're supposed to be going to the basket. A lot more than I'm seeing.
I'm not mad at that. Honestly, for me, overall, the dunk contest was pretty mid. It wasn't like I know we didn't have huge names in it, but I honestly, like, don't get me wrong, they went like they definitely they pretty good. Some solid, good, impressive dunks. You know what I mean? But I feel like we didn't really see anything too new. Like, I know they had the dunk where he pulled it off the smaller basket and then dunked it into the other basket. I can't remember somebody doing that per se, like with another rim attached to the hoop. Like, even that was kind of just like, cool. You know what I mean? I didn't really see anything super new and exciting like that. Like, I don't know, am I tripping?
No, I just think that, we've been blessed to see some really good dunk contests last about 3-4 years ago, back to back, with Gordon and Levine. To me, that took over the Mike Dominique dunk contest to me. And that's hard for me to give up Mike and Dominique.
Yeah.
But it was too many good dunks in a row, like by both of them cats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now again, most fans want to see names in these contests. So when you don't see names, you're like, okay, you're not as interested.
Right.
But I like some of the dunks. The first kid, man, Cassius Stanley. I think they snatched his heart.
Him to win.
I think they snatched his heart because that first dunk was 49-50 easy.
That wasn't a 44. I think you got a 44. It was not
at
a 44.
At least 47, 48. Come on. Now.
Yeah, that's not a 44.
Now. He had the weakest. I mean, that was the weakest score out of
the
first round.
Sure was. Yeah, sure was. Yeah.
Score. And that was a dog dunk, man. That was a dog dunk. I think it took his heart. And that's why you see he missed so many times. And it was a wrap after that. His mind was gone. You know what I'm saying?
That'll do it to you.
But again, you just look at what kind of dunks. Again, my man being 6'3" and kiss the rim was crazy to me, bro. That was, again, I didn't know he had them kind of hops, man. I didn't know he had them kind of hops, nephew.
Yeah, he has hops. You know, one thing, just talking about dunking, and this is not even about the dunk contest, and tell me if you feel the same way. So, like, in the All-Star game, you know what I'm saying, we saw Chris Paul dunk. We saw Steph dunk. Maybe it's just me. When I see dudes in the league, even though they don't dunk that often, I feel like that's not that big of a feat for you to be over 6 feet and a professional athlete and do a dunk. But I feel like people get extra geeked up about it.
That's because it's a dunk, man. I mean, dunks get you geeked up. Just even a cat saying dunk. Oh, he dunked. You be like, it's cats that can dunk that can't do nothing else, or can't play, can't hoop a bit, but can dunk. You know what I mean? But just the feat of dunking. When you hear if you're a basketball fan and you hear the word dunk, you know what I'm saying? There's so many girls dunking right now in high school. That's in comparison to it was one every 10 years.
That's tough.
Man, it's a bunch of girls dunking now, man. It's just like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Dunking is incredible if you're a basketball fan. But I feel you. If you're not, you know what I'm saying, it's just another word. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Doesn't get you as excited as basketball fans. Basketball fans get hyped for some
Maybe I'm
different
hating.
things. No,
Maybe I'm
no,
hating.
not really. You know, hey, if that's how you feel, nephew.
Maybe I'm hating. Maybe I'm hating. But yeah, dunk contest. I would say it was cool. Simmons definitely has Simons. Simons, I think is how you pronounce it. He's
Simon,
definitely got like bounce, sneaky bounce. Cause like I've seen him make a couple dunks throughout the year, aggressive, that looked like he had some hops, but nothing that was looked like looked like he did tonight. So yeah, what we got? So
Hey,
we got somebody
nephew,
chiming in. What up?
I just want you to let them know, man, when you get a chance, kissing the rim is a health risk, bro.
Yes, the health and safety of players. If you are watching this, we do not advise here at What Up Bro Sports for you to be kissing the rim. With the current nature of
Don't do
COVID, it's a lot of hands on the rim, especially at a dunk contest. Not wise to be trying to kiss the rim. So you know what I mean. Shout out to Zebo on Instagram. He sent that one in there too. That's silly. All right, so dunk contest, 3-point skills. Talk about the main event.
The
Let's talk
main
about the
event,
main
man,
event.
All-Star game, man. It was you know what I expect. You know, a high scoring event. Like I said, I guess you gotta get used to all the new rules. You know what I'm saying? All the new rules kind of put hearts in the game. You know, some hearts you like as a fan, you're like, okay, all right, already. But some of
Right.
the hearts were great hearts, man. You know, Anthony Hamilton. Hey, man. You know, that performance he did, man, was beautiful, man. He repped for all the frontline workers, man. And I'm gonna give Anthony Hamilton some love from What Up Those Sports, man. Great job.
No, definitely. I thought it was cool. I don't mind it being kind of broken up like that because I feel like in a more competitive game, because this game was kind of lopsided basically from the start of when they once they started trying to reach that 170. I feel like it was kind of lopsided, but I feel like the format kind of sets it up for a more dramatic and clutch ending.
True.
You know what I mean? Like last year, it came down to the last possession. I feel like that's how they try to set it up with the formatting they're doing right now. So it's different, but I don't mind it. I think it gives a little bit of flair. Who is somebody that kind of somebody that stood out to you as far as who you think played well? Obviously, we saw Giannis get MVP, but who was somebody that you were watching?
You know, when I think about who I was watching, I was expecting more from LeBron, man. You know, it seemed like he was load managing, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, he didn't play much at all. You know, what you think about that, nephew?
Man, LeBron James has like 100 million miles on his body. You know what I mean? I don't think he has anything to prove by trying to go out there and go hard. So if I'm LeBron, go ahead, Giannis, and get All-Star MVP. You know what I mean? Dame, go ahead and shoot it from half a couple times. It's he'd ever have a good time. You know what I mean? Year 18 right now. So if I was LeBron, you know, it's the
So he
middle of
is
the
load
season.
managing.
Yes, low
Okay,
management
okay,
All-Star.
okay,
I'm
okay.
not mad at him though.
I feel you. I feel you. I mean, hey, how can you be mad at the old man? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
not mad at
You
him.
know, everybody's saying they in trouble right now. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to get his legs right, man. You know, hey, we gotta see. He might
Thanks.
really be on some Superman stuff this year. I mean, look like Blake Griffin. As much as I rag on him to your pops,
Mm-hmm.
this cat turned around, went to the Nets. I'm like, dang, okay.
Yeah, we
Him coming
definitely
off
got to
the
talk
bench at the
about Blake.
Nets might be, and they're talking like they're not done. They're still talking about trying to get Drummond. If they get
We
Drummond and Blake Griffin, bro, it might be a wrap like it was with KD at Golden State, man. You know, like might for the next couple years, bro. Because
that was
your man
yeah.
still ain't Kevin Durant still ain't came back 100% yet, and he still averaging 30. So think another year, and then all of them cats, and then all the young players they have playing a year with this team of vets, and how much better they're going to be next year. They're going to be
Facts.
crazy, man. They're
Facts.
going
You
to
got
be
to think
crazy.
about it. They'll have their lineup would be like, so they had the best backcourt in the league with Kyrie and James, and then they'll have the best scorer, arguably to ever hoop, next to them,
And arguably, if they get Drummond, the best rebounder in the league.
Best rebounder. And then Blake, who will bring, I think his scoring, like, won't be much of an impact for them.
His
He'll probably
energy
average.
will be, though.
I
Because he's
think
still
his
scoring.
passing. I think his passing, because he can play make.
Okay.
I think in that lineup, if I'm being real, he honestly might be the second best passer if he was out there with Harden, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant, and then DeAndre Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, his playmaking is, I think it will be the thing that shines for him joining Brooklyn, just because he has so many people out there to dish the rock to. You know, him and DeAndre already had that live connection from LA. They did like big to big lobs so much. So I'm expecting his playmaking to be like looking good over there in Brooklyn.
I'm expecting him to be a really good rebounder for that team too, man. Really, really good rebound off the bench. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not starting, so he's not getting started minutes. I can see him, you know, if he comes off the bench and gives them 7 to 8 rebounds a game, man, that's tremendous.
That would be.
And I can see a couple of those rebounds being offensive rebounds, which are going to be points for him. He shoots free throws well in his older age, and man, I mean, that's going to make them a scary team, especially if they get big fella from Cleveland, and it looked like he's leaving soon at some point.
So let's say Brooklyn does not get Drummond. It's the roster that they currently have now with Blake Griffin expected to sign there. This roster plus Blake, are they the new favorite for the ring for you, or what do you say? Are they locked to win a championship? All that?
No, they're definitely not locked because they still got to. I still got to see this team finish this season out, and I got to see how they play in the playoffs. Playoffs is additional pressure, you know. So again, I got to see how all the parts come together, how they work together. And if they can be a defensive team, because in the playoffs it comes down to being able to have some stops. You know, slow down a lot. So we got to see. You know, you can't take the champions off. Plus, I think LA is going to make another couple moves too. You know, they're going to have to, truthfully, because some of their players that they have that they kept aren't really producing over what their expectations were. Or even to their expectations to me. Kuzma definitely, even though he has up and down games, he isn't the proven 17, 18-point cat they needed. You know, the Morris brother isn't giving you 18 a game. He's, you know, can give you 10 a clip, 18 some games if he's hot, you know, but he's a 10 a clip guy. You know, so they need another spark. You know, plus, you know, the injuries. You know, their injuries. You know, we got to see where they're at. And and I still got to see Schroeder take a bigger step, man. They need him to take a bigger step and bigger control in order for them to match up against some of these guard-heavy Western Conference teams.
Yeah, when Schroeder and Ant Davis were both out together, they definitely needed a little bit of a spark that they didn't have. I feel like since they've had Schroeder back, they've been a little bit better. Obviously, it was only a few games before All-Star break, but I feel like they were a little bit better. I think that the player that I haven't really seen much of an impact from yet is Marc Gasol. I expected him to kind of be more of a he does a little bit of playmaking stuff. Him and LeBron kind of are getting some chemistry going with that handoff and that backdoor cut that they do from the top of the key. Yeah. But I've been expecting a little bit more out of his playmaking ability. He seems a little bit slower than expected on rotations on defense as well, covering that basket. And it's exposed when you don't got Ant Davis right there to bail it out.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So I know he was the defensive player of the year like 5-6 years ago? Yeah. I think that might have been like 2013. That might have been like 8 years ago when he won defensive player of the year. But obviously he's lost a little bit of a step, which was expected, but he seems a step slower than a step slow. You know what I mean? So I'm expecting them to turn back around and get some health. Hopefully Ant Davis is going to make a speedy recovery and return, because that'll help them boys out a lot. But we'll see. So right now, though, you still got LA as a favorite.
Yeah, it's hard. It's going to be hard for me to go against the champions because I got to see how they play with, they're on a different clip where Anthony Davis is playing. So I
Yeah,
want to be
facts.
able to see 10, 15 games in with him.
Yeah. They just looking a little old out there. Super random. Like, who's the oldest like player in the league? Who's like the oldest looking player in the league right now?
The oldest looking player in the league?
Okay, I was thinking like oldest player, but like, okay, who is the oldest looking player in the league?
Oh,
Who is looking
man.
extra old? Who is looking extra
Who
old out
looks
there?
extra old, man?
Dang.
Actually, Beverly looks extra old in the face.
He got that
Van.
extra rugged. He got that extra rugged look that he be pulling off.
Uh,
Dang. Who is somebody that looks extra old?
I think Caruso looks a lot older than he is. Caruso looks like a 37-year-old man in the face.
Honestly, Bron might look like the oldest. Like, he got gray hairs.
Brown is the oldest though. Damn.
I'm saying, but I guess you're right. Dang, that's crazy. He does like I don't think it's anybody in the league right now hooping with gray hairs.
I mean, them cats got too much money to have gray hair unless they want to.
Bron be having gray hairs though.
Yeah, but he don't care. He don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But then he turn around and his stuff be jet black the next game.
Oh, he already resuscitated the hairline. Like, nobody was gonna notice.
No. Everybody knows. It's just ain't nobody said nothing. He won a championship last year. He get 12 months, nephew. He get 12 months, man.
Hey, look, I wanted to ask you this too. I heard people been talking lately, like that they should change like the logo to Kobe, or change it to. There's been a few different people they've been saying they should change it to. Do you think they should change it or leave it as Jerry?
Leave it at who, nephew?
Leave Jerry.
And everybody knows who the NBA logo is, right? If you're an NBA fan, everybody knows it's Jerry West, right?
Yeah.
Man, the crazy thing that I found out about a week ago is that all these fans worldwide that know about the NBA, that look at that logo and think about and dream about being NBA players and loving the NBA game, everybody knows that's Jerry West. Man, do you know the NBA is saying that they've never said that was Jerry West? That Jerry West hasn't made a dime, a nickel off being the NBA logo.
I'm not surprised he didn't get paid, but I'm surprised that they said that it's not supposed. Like, why is his name is the logo?
As far as the NBA is saying is that, they're not saying.
So who are
the
they
logo.
saying?
They've never said it was the logo. They've never said who it is. They haven't identified who that person is.
So people just assumed it was Jerry West, or like, how did people?
And they're not
crazy.
denying that it's Jerry West.
That's wild. Yeah, that's why. I don't know. I didn't know that they denied that it was supposed to be Jerry West. I thought it was just common knowledge. I'm not surprised though that they don't pay him though. I feel like they can kind of use your likeness to their advantage if you become an NBA player. I feel like that's something like that. I don't think they would like pay you to put you in an NBA commercial as an NBA player. You know what I mean?
I think it's a little more than that though, nephew. I mean, it's one thing to be in an NBA commercial. It's a whole nother thing to be the NBA logo. You know what I'm saying? Like, the NBA was just an American game.
Yeah.
The NBA has grown across the world to where all the best players in the world want to come here and play. You know what I'm saying? That dude is the logo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And he's no longer in the NBA, so they should be giving. This is America. That's your likeness. You know what I'm saying? But again, I can understand why they haven't said yes, it's his likeness, because they don't know how much money they probably owe him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if they're not saying anything and he's not pushing it, then they don't have to pay him.
Yeah, that's facts. That's crazy. I never really thought about that.
Crazy.
I'm just
Everybody
stunned
knows who that is. Everybody
I'm stunned that they saying it's not Jerry West. I guess that's probably the reason they say it's not him, so they don't got nobody to pay.
Exactly.
That's just some figure that they got up there. So they don't, you know what I'm saying? They could just call it that and then they don't got to pay Jerry. Dang, man. Shout out to Jerry West. Get that bag, Jerry West.
Man, the logo. Now, back to it, though.
What up?
Logo. Again, I'm going to go with my guy, man. I got to go with Mike if I was saying it was going to change, I would sentimental, I would say Kobe, just because Kobe's no longer here, man, and he's a great, you know what I'm saying? But if I wasn't on the sentimental, I'm just on the who I would rather it be, Mike's my favorite player. So of course I would be like Mike,
Yeah.
But again, sentimental, I would vote for Kobe.
Yeah, I'm actually in agreement on that because I was thinking about this a little bit earlier. I wouldn't mind if they changed it. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they didn't. But if they were to change it, I feel like it's kind of got to be Mike, right? Obviously, they can't use the jump man, I'm sure, because that's already the Jordan logo, but some type of Mike image. And I wouldn't be mad if, like, anytime we had a player that hit the league that was, like, clearly the greatest player, like, someday, I'm sure there'll be somebody who will come up that'll be clearly that everybody will know, okay, this dude is better than Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? You might not never be able to admit it, but I'm sure there'll be somebody. People say LeBron, you know what I'm saying? But some people say no. I'm sure there will be someday a unanimous player. And I wouldn't be mad if they made him the logo after that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's
I
just
mean, the game grows, man. The game grows.
Facts. Always. But yeah, man. Shout out again one more time. Let me see that T one more time.
Man, Ready Set TV, man. Ready Set TV.
Before we get out of here, I gotta
in.
show it one more time, man. The What Up Doe is in. The What Up Doe merch. So shout out. But did you have anything else, man? I want to get up into this interview we got going on real quick.
Hey, man, let's get into this next segment, nephew.
All right, so look, the player spotlight coming real quick. We got a very special guest. Can't wait to introduce him. Sit down, take some time with this young brother because he has been putting on a show as of late. And it's time for everybody to get hip to this. So we about to turn over to this quick interview, our player spotlight, real quick with Stephen Teasley.
What up, Doe?
What up, Doe?
I see that everyone sees that we do have a special guest tonight.
Most definitely, man. We sitting here with a super special guest, actually, man, coming from us, coming to us right now, out of Warren Lincoln High School, man, the class of 2023. We got the 6'5" beast, Stephen Teasley, joining us, man. Steph, what's up with you?
What's up, Coach?
Man, we hanging in there, man. We seeing what's up with you. So before we get into it with the questions for you, I got to make sure to give a little bit of a sense to the viewers at who we sitting here talking to. So Steph, like I was saying, is class of 2023 out of Warren Lincoln. I want to give him a chance to introduce himself. So Steph, man, tell us a little bit about you. What should we know about Stephen Teasley?
Like I'm a good kid, like the future. I be looking towards the future. Like I want to go to the NBA. Like that's my dream. Make it out for my family, my little sister. Cause my brothers couldn't do it, So I gotta complete their dream, and that's my dream too.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay. So Steph, what type of things are you doing that help you complete your dream, man? Well, tell me what type of work you putting in.
Like 6 a.m. I used to do 6 a.m. We don't do that number because of COVID, but I be in the gym. But when it was like, it's still cold outside, so I still be going to the court because I don't be having no gyms like that. Gyms don't be open.
Right.
But, like, I be going to the courts and hooping. My dad used to bring me out there. It used to be cold, used to be crying because my finger used to be cold. But that's how I got better, though. It takes heart.
Most definitely. I know, I heard you say it takes a lot of heart, getting out there. One of the things that we've noticed, that me and Unk have noticed as far as just watching your game and how it developed, is just the heart and the tenacity that you play with on both sides of the ball. Is that something that you picked up maybe from a role model in the league, or where'd you kind of pick that part of your game up from?
My brother, Steve Pearson, my brother. He motivated me to play like when I was little, I wanted to be like him, but everybody want to be like their big brother.
Most def.
But he pushed me. Yeah, he pushed me. That he pushed me all the way. So that's why I'm.
That's what made you continue on, and made your game get better.
Yeah, that made my game get better.
So yeah, I have two younger brothers. I'm sure that both of them 100% wish that they could model their game after mine. So I know I definitely can feel you there. As far as somebody outside of the bloodline, somebody outside of the family, what was your favorite player growing up, or a player that you always try to emulate as far as somebody in NBA?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I be watching him. I used to be like, he cold. Like my dad put me hip to him. So I'm like, oh yeah, he's sweet.
So what do you like? What do you like about Mike's game?
Like, he played hard. He don't he played through his energy. Like, even though he was sick, I like when he was like he was sick and he still played through that.
Blue game.
Hey,
Blue game.
I'll ask you this, Steph. Been knowing you for a while, man. It's been great being able to coach you. We won a Power Championship with you a couple of years back.
Oh yeah.
Knowing how you play on both sides of the ball, that's one thing that made me look up to your game, for you being a young kid with game that I could see getting bigger and better, and to actually see that materialize is a great thing, man. But I know what type of baller you were to help us win a Power Championship. So what are you doing to help your current team get prepared to try to win a state championship?
We be having indoors at practice. We be having rough times, but we be getting through that. Our coach Waddell Henry, he be pushing us. He a good coach.
Okay.
All right, Steph, I got a question for you. I know that we want to break into some highlights. Before we do that, so I want to pretend as if Unc and myself are the potential college that you may want to go to. What is your sales pitch for yourself? Let us hear why we should bring you to our college team. What can you bring to a program?
It's a lot. You feel me? Like, I don't when I go to different places. I be like, I always think I'm the best. So y'all gonna get all the energy. I'm gonna do everything I have to do to be the best player on the team.
I like that energy.
Hey, Steph, do you have a college that you want to go to? Do you have one or two that you are focused on trying to obtain a basketball scholarship?
One it's Michigan State for sure. Michigan State, and I would say Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky.
You said in Kentucky, huh? Okay. What makes you like Michigan State? Just because you're from the state, or what is it about Michigan State that makes you want to go there and play?
Yeah, just because I like the team, and yeah, because that's hometown. Like to be the hometown.
Okay.
Most def. The only other thing, Steph, that I wanted to make sure that we went over, man, we definitely want to give you a warm welcome back to the show anytime, man. We want to definitely say that we appreciate you taking the time out, man, and chop it up with us at What Up Though Sports, because studs like you not coming around every day, man. So we definitely appreciate you taking the time out.
Steph, we're definitely looking for bigger things from you in the future, man. Definitely.
Most def. And Steph, before we let you out of here, man, real quick, I want to hear, and we want to hear, what are some of your earliest basketball memories, man? We've been watching your game grow for a long time. What's kind of the beginnings of basketball when it comes to you?
It all started when I was in 5th grade. Yeah, I was in 5th grade. And Coach Crawford, I always wanted to play on his team, but I was too young. So when they first had a little league team, I played, and he invited me in. I couldn't do nothing. I sucked, but he got me better though. He was my first coach, and then it just went on from there to AAU, and that's when I started getting better. Yeah, then played on the team with my best friend. Torrey Robinson. And then we just kept going at it. We was outside like till like 4 a.m, keep hooping all night, no sleep.
Most def, man. Most def. No, shout out to Coach Crawford and the Legends. If you are in the Detroit area where we all are representing, man, you definitely know about Coach Crawford and the Legends. Big ups to them. We definitely appreciate you stepping on here with us, Steph. I want everybody to make sure to pay some close attention to these highlight stats that we have coming up. We'll make sure we leave his information as far as social media handle and all that good stuff in the details for the episode. But again, Steph, on behalf of What Up Though, we definitely appreciate you for stepping out here with us, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Steph.
Always, Coach.
Thanks for tuning in to the show. Another great episode of What Up Though Sports. Continue doing your thing, nephew, man. You keep the hype around here, brother.
Oh no, most def, man. And shout out to our boy Steph. That I know we just broke out of that segment with him. Threw a couple of highlights in there as well. Those look very tough. Definitely seeing his tenacity. So he looking real strong out there. Again, shout out to the Motor City Legends, because every single time we bring on a Legends guest, they tend to show out. So definitely shout out Coach Adele over there. Obviously, you with the Legends holding it down. Again, though, before we wrap, sincerest love goes out to everybody who watches us. We've been seeing tons of support, tons of love on the channel. Our views have been going up, likes, subscriptions have been going up. We cannot thank you guys enough. We really definitely appreciate it. And we'll keep coming back as long as you guys want to see us, man. We'll be around. So we definitely appreciate it, man. I want to show that love because I was just taking a look earlier, and our numbers are growing more and more every day, and the support has been crazy. So much love to you guys.
Much love. Love. We continue to appreciate you guys tuning in every week. Just want to make sure that you guys continue to tune in, check us out, share our videos, and also make sure you continue to comment below. Comment below. Let us know the stories you want to hear us talk about. Let us know your teams that you want to hear us talk about. Again, I'm either wearing Michigan State today because we had guests that said that all I do is talk about Michigan. Just for the show, I'm going to continue to represent, because this is what you guys want to see. What Up Though Sports. Continue to hit us below, comment below, continue to grow with us. We appreciate
most def.
you.
Hey, two quick things that I was going to talk about. The first one, I'm mad that you brought up Michigan State because they definitely popped on Michigan earlier, and that was trash. But,
yeah, we won a championship though.
No, we're not gonna get into that. We're not even gonna get into that. But look, I wanted to talk about this earlier, and I forgot until right now. So we're gonna hold this till next episode.
Okay.
Because I had something I was gonna bring up to you. Think about for next time. What is something, if you could change or add one thing to the rules to the NBA? Not even necessarily just the rules. Something you might add to the league or take away. Anything in particular to make it a little bit better and more enjoyable for the fans, what would you add? And I got something cold. We're gonna save it for next week though.
Okay. Yep. Hey, this goes out to our viewers as well. We want you guys to comment below too. What would you change?
Facts.
We want you guys to be, in on this as well. What would you change with the NBA? Rules?
Yeah, we'll read off some next episode.
What would you change?
We'll read off some next episode. Some ones we get some good comments, man. But we gonna sign off, man. What Up Though Sports, Ready Set TV. It's us, man. What up, though?
What up, though?